Hey everybody, welcome to this video. So today what I really want to go through is I want to talk about something that is really underrated in the business of e-commerce and that e-commerce business owners often forego to put emphasis on as they start and grow and scale their businesses. And honestly, I feel like it's one of the most pivotal things that has contributed to our success in my own e-commerce business that I co-founded, 9 years ago now, and something I really want to emphasize and share with you today. So for those of you that don't know, I co-founded a cold pressed juice cleanse company in 2013 with my brother, scaled it to 7 figures a year. And what we now do is help ecom brands hit their first 10 and 20K months within their business using the same tactics that we use to scale. So if you're interested, go down the link, book a time to chat, and let's see what we can do for you. So let's jump into it. So what I'm basically getting at here, what I really want to talk about is the importance of building a database. Now, this isn't like the most, sexy thing or tempting thing for people want to jump into. People normally want to go and do, what ads can I do? What influencers can I market to or reach out to? What else can I do that's kind of a bit more flashy and front facing than, other than databasing? But as I said, the real emphasis is on this because there's two reasons. The number one thing is it's an asset that you own. All right. When someone gives you their email address and gives you permission to market to them, you now own their data. If we look at a platform like Facebook or Google, they can basically pull the rug from underneath you at any point in time. They can change the rules. They can shut you down. They can put bans on you. You don't own any of the data. You're paying for the privilege to basically use it. Okay, they own all the data. That's why they're so super powerful and can be really effective, obviously, with their efforts. So when it comes to anything that we own within our business, data-wise, emails is the number one thing and basically the only thing that we actually own. So that's the first thing, that we actually have an asset that we're building that we own and is a sellable asset, as people would know from other business models that sell actual databases, customer databases. That's the first thing. The second thing is the value of that database, right? What you can actually extract in terms of revenue and sales from that database is the second most important thing, the crucial thing really to growing and scaling, right? So if we look back on our history of 9 years in business with our ecom brand, we started out with 0 on our database. Then after the first kind of maybe 2 years, we probably had like 1,000 customers on the database. A couple of thousand, 5,000, 10,000. Now we're at 35,000. And the power of that, if we go and send an email campaign, create a special offer just for our database, we could extract $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 worth of revenue just by sending an email, by contacting these people directly. Okay, now that's the absolute power. And what it does, the really exciting thing is that over time, the faster you choose to build this database, the faster you can really have a monthly baseline that you can rely on of extracting revenue and sales from your business. So where I want to emphasize, the importance, like I did at the start of this video, was you need to see the forest for the trees. Okay. Of course, our number one focus is always going to be on what can we do to get sales right now, right now, right now. And as I say, that tempts us to go to things like ads and influencers and other flashy kind of marketing techniques. And a lot of people forego the value of building a database, right? And so what we teach people in our program, our Ecom Blueprint, is firstly the value of our database, secondly, how to build your database consistently, and thirdly, how to extract that revenue from the database to, as I say, create a baseline of monthly revenue, which continues to increase as your database increases. All right, so the takeaway from this video is obviously understanding the value, the importance, and then how to build that yourself. So you can look at things like competitions. Obviously, customers coming in is going to build your database. You can look at anything else. You can approach other people and do like a database swap or like some sort of collaboration, right? There's many, many, many ways that you can do that, but you need to have the focus and the foresight to see the value in what you're actually creating and building. And as I say, this is the asset that you own. You own the database. You can use the database at your discretion, ethically, of course. And the more loyalty and affinity that people have to you, the more effective that database is in pulling literally the cash lever. Okay, so that's the point I really wanted to get across, because it is so much underrated, so much underemphasized and underutilized in ecom that, speaking from a 7-figure brand, like that is a really big thing that has helped us grow by understanding this from the very early days, the very outset, about how important a database is. And so I want to share that wisdom with you and get you to rethink and reframe your understanding of the value of database in your business. So I really hope that helps. It provides some clarity and then gives you some action to kind of start emphasizing that way of how to utilize your audience, essentially. We don't want to just hit people up with ads or impressions. How can we extract their information so that we can get them into our ecosystem and start to warm them up? Okay, so it'll be a small percentage of people that kind of, buy early on, like within the first, say, 7 days, but who knows? It might be 7 days, a month, 6 months, could be a year that they follow you until they purchase, but that's worth it if you start to see the fruits of that kind of compound over time. So just wanted to bring that to your attention. Hope it helps. Any questions, let me know. But yeah, databases, number one. Get it going, build it up, and then extract direct sales and revenue from it like we have. Hope it helps.